Hey viewers, welcome to another game as Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing a what's his face game. Oh my god, that was so awesome. I couldn't remember the name. It is Fenrir. We're going to do a Fenrir game, and we are here with Snipe Shing. And Shing is currently the highest ranked player. He has 1925 wins. That is a huge amount. That is almost 2000 wins, and we are still in the beta. So these guys, so the pro players, they play so many games. It is just insane. Anyhow, we are going to go with this guy. We're going to fast forward a little bit until everyone is in the game and we actually leave the summoner platform. Now we are, so we can slow it down again. There you go. And we are going to go jungle, which you can see from the Boomba's mask, which has been reduced. It has been nerfed quite significantly, and now it may no longer be very useful. I mean, it does still give you some mana, some movement speed, and a little bit of healing. But yeah, it is not like the best thing to have. Obviously, it still has some advantages, but well, there's not a whole lot stopping you from going other items. So I guess they kind of made it so that it's now comparable to other items. The difference is that Boomba's mask, of course, cannot be upgraded, so it's not very useful in the late game. It is really only useful in the really early game. And therefore it may not be useful at all, because you actually invest 800 gold in something that is not going to be useful for very long, and well, yeah, that's just no good. Anyhow, we do have a new jungle setup, as you might have noticed, but the thing is still the same. We are still going through the jungle in the same way. The camps have changed around a bit, but you still want to go yeah, for the big buffs, and then for a gold camp, and then go into a gank. Anyhow, we are going to gank this guy here, and well, he is going to get out. Poseidon is good enough to get out, and obviously you don't want to tower dive at level 3, but it could have been a kill. I mean, with a little bit more luck, it could have been a kill, but the problem is, it is risky, and this is of course way less risky. Nicely done. The whirlpool there preventing him from going in any further, and we are going into the enemy jungle here. Although it's only slightly enemy jungle, this is still just about next to the mid lane, and yeah, there's the enemy jungler, who is I can't even see who it is. Oh, it is Naja. That is interesting. So we are going to fight 2 versus 2, but Naja is going down instantly. And first blood there for our Wolfie here. And yeah, Fenrir are going to fall back a little bit. He is going to keep the pressure on though. He wants to keep that pressure on that mid lane, because the mid lane is the main lane in this game now. Because, well, they narrowed the map. They made sure that the side lanes are closer to the mid lane. And they also made that, well, ganking is just a lot easier. They say they made it for, wow, and we're going to get another kill here. But they say they made it so that it is easier for team fights to happen in the jungle. But the thing was, team fights were already very nice in the jungle. They had a different feel to them than in the lane, and that was exactly the thing that made it so great to fight in the jungle. And now they kind of screwed that up a little bit with with what they did to the jungle. Can I actually turn on the fog of war? No, I don't think I actually can turn it on in the jungle, but I'm not actually sure about that. No, it doesn't seem to work this way. So we're just going to set it to all view. There you go. So now we can see everything, well, everyone's view, including, well, everything. It doesn't really matter. So now I can hover if I want to hover over the jungle and still see in there, even though nobody is there. So the new jungle well, no, the new maps, the changes they made are in three categories, three main categories, well, four actually. Let's make it four. First of all, we have the towers, reduced range on the towers. That is number 4, in my opinion. It's not very important. And then the other three are the Fog of War in the jungle, which kind of makes it that you think you're safe, but you're actually not. Because you can look through the jungle, but instead of seeing someone standing there, they can actually stand there, right in front of you, but you won't be able to see it. Kind of like the way they did it in World of Tanks, where you can look straight at an enemy and you won't see them because it is too far away. And that's the same way it works here. And we are going to get a nice ultimate from Ymir. And are we going to kill anyone off of this? No, it seems not. But anyhow, the third one is they moved the outer lanes inward. So they made it closer together. Which kind of makes it, well, harder to, well, to be safe in that mid lane. It makes it easier to gank for the junglers. It also makes that the jungle is kind of a mess at the moment. But, well, whatever. And then the fourth one, and perhaps the most important one, it is the paths in the jungle are now huge. They're like as big, as you can see, they're as big as the lanes are, which is kind of ridiculous. I mean, I would have made them smaller, because making them smaller makes it more interesting for champions like Ao Kuang or Ra to have their ultimate. Also for example, Ymir to place that wall to wall off a path, that is no longer possible. You can no longer wall off parts of the jungle. Also, the jungle consists of separate, as you can see, separate islands with all kinds of different paths between them. So really, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. But hey, it's still the beta, they're still experimenting. So I'm not going to put a final verdict in right now, because maybe eventually it will be better. But for now, it seems that, yeah, they kind of went backwards in their design. So they had a great game going, and now with this decision, that is, yeah, they kind of took away a whole lot of the part of the game that was so awesome. So anyway, we're going to get an easy kill here. Yeah, that was an easy kill once again, and we are currently 4-0. So having a good start here. Just a lot of buffs going down and immediately going in for those ganks. A lot of successful ganks as well. So he's already done with his boots. He is going for the 15 penetration boots, which are probably the only real option for Tabais. Or Tabai, I should say. You also have the one with 7% crit chance, but that is just, it's useless up until the very late game. But since you buy boots early game, yeah, it's kind of useless to have that option even. Wow, another great gank coming in, and this time Anhur is going to get out, I feel. But he might have his ultimate up, the Fenrir. But no, he gets thrown out, and he's not going to catch up unless, oh, Anhur stopped! Anhur did not continue running. And we might actually be able to catch him after all. Yeah, there we go. Oh man, he's so annoying. Fenrir is such an annoying champion, and if you know how to play him, it is so impossible to get away from him. And here we go, going into a 1 versus 4. Yeah, he decided that was not a good plan, but this is a good plan. It is a 1 versus 1 versus someone who actually wanted to recall because he's about half health, and oh, no health for you. Yeah, we are going to land an easy kill on that. I'm sorry, it's just, it looks ridiculous. Yeah, we're jumping over the walls here every time to get the next buff. Yeah, warding in the jungle now is, well, it's a little bit harder to ward the correct spots, but it's also a lot easier because, well, you still have those big intersections. So yeah, warding gives you a lot more vision with your wards, only because they nerfed the wards it's not as useful anymore, but still, whatever. You see that there are several wards off, or in the jungle for the blue team. They have 4 wards out. Only 1 ward that I can see for the red team, but yeah, the red team is ahead, 10-5. So they don't really need the wards in the jungle because they're not going to get ganked. They have full control over this game. All lanes are doing well, I think. I don't think anyone is in real trouble. Yeah, the Ymir is 1 and 2, so I guess that's the only one that's in some trouble. But, well, Ymir being 1 and 2, not too much of a problem, of course. We are going into a 1 versus 2. And 2 versus 2 now. Sobek showing up. Sobek throwing back some enemies and making sure that this guy, this Fenrir, can just do the damage. He's going to ult, and of course the beat is going to, well, it's not going to save him, but it's going to get him out of that. And, well, with the beats, you remove the crowd control, but not the damage. And that is kind of what is the most important thing about that ultimate for now. Yeah, just turn around and kill him, man. Yeah. Little kid playing a man's game. That is not gonna work. So anyhow, we are going to protect our Apollo here. And yeah, with the help of Ymir, this should be easy enough. Walking out through that ultimate. Because obviously the Ymir ultimate is not something that the enemies are going to just stand in or run through. Because that will actually get them killed. So anyhow, we are back in base. We're going to get some new items. And I don't know what happened to the chat. It's kind of mispositioned for the moment. But it'll be done by the next patch. Don't worry about it. We currently bought... let's see. We bought this level 3, so Voidblade level 3. And then we're going for Jotun's Wrath. And that is a great item for the mana, because it actually gives you quite a lot of mana. It also gives you some physical penetration, some physical power. That is not really the deal. The deal is for the mana, and of course if you have some mana problems with an AD champion, that is your item to go for. Ymir might actually die here, but well, they do get it. Blue team gets it, it says, but I think that's a wrong thing. I'm assuming this went to the red team, but I'm not actually 100% sure. But I know there is an error in the... oh wow, you can actually hide in there? Oh, that is awesome. So they actually made these bushes so that you can actually hide in them. But yeah, I've never seen anyone do it. Yeah, I think you can still get spotted though. Yeah, you can still get spotted. So it's not an actual hiding place. That's a shame. It would have been great if it were. But hey, whatever. It still is great scenery. But look at how difficult it is to spot things coming from the jungle when you're in the lane. There are so many bushes already in the way. So many corners and such. And then adding to that the Fog of War. Yeah, it's really a little bit of overkill. And I think they will remove that at some point. Just like they removed the actual fog that was in the jungle, which was a real design mistake. I mean, that looked terrible. I'm sorry guys, but that looked terrible. But we are going for this, and we are actually 11-0. Yeah, what you gonna do, bro? Yeah, well, bye-bye. So the kid dies once again. The enemy jungler is, the Naja, is 1-6 now. But look at his gold. He's actually the number 2 in his team. He is actually the number, what, 7 overall, because the lowest on our team, the Sobek, has more gold than the highest on their team, which is of course Honor. That is insane. So we are rocking a nice 9k gold here. Not 9k gold worth of items yet, but well, we still have to shop for that. We are, however, getting pretty fed. And just getting a bunch of damage off on a bunch of people. And this guy is not going to die, I'm assuming. Come on, the enemy team must be able to do something. No, they're not able to do something. Well, the guy went out, and wow, we finally got killed here. Finally. But yeah, well, we will be up again soon enough. So it is about 40 second cooldown still. So we are going to just follow the fight from someone else's perspective, or well, rather from my perspective, as the god of gods. Because I am actually the god, of course, here. I mean, they're all playing gods, but I'm the actual god because I can actually control the camera. They can't control the camera. They can just see. And that I have the overall look. See, I can watch from above. Like true gods. Anyhow, that being said, it is only 3 seconds left on our respawn time, and there we go. We are going back to the doggy, and with our wolf ready to pounce again at 12-1 with 2 wards. So the purple wards are the normal wards now, so they don't see the enemy wards. The green wards, which we don't have anywhere, it seems. Oh, here we are. We do. Those are the sentry wards. Those are the ones that actually reveal enemy wards. So it's kind of, they used to be green, so the old wards were green. And yeah, they detected the wards as well. So they detected the enemy wards. And that's exactly why they kept them as such. So why they kept them as being the green wards. And we are trying to get out here with Odin, but Odin is not going to make it out. That is not even close. Wow, a nice steal there. Nice steal by Ymir. Ymir saying, well, I was 1 and 3, I don't like it. So now he's 2 and 3, and that just reads a little bit better. Obviously the 13 and 1 is going to be our carry this game. Enemy team doesn't really have a carry. 4 and 3 on her is the best that they can produce. But as I said, 6.5k gold is about as much as Ymir has. And Ymir is our second worst. So he did climb up one into our team. Because Sobek no longer has more gold than Anhur. But I guess, yeah, that's because of the 4 kills. And yeah, that's just about it. I mean, there's not a whole lot they can do about it for the rest. So there is a blue ward on the Fire Giant, not on the Gold Fury. There is a red ward on the Gold Fury, but not on the Fire Giant. Oh, there was a red ward now. Oh, he just placed that. Okay, never mind. So he just placed that, and yeah, just meeting the kid in the jungle again. Not really a big problem anymore, because well, what you gonna do, bro? Oh man, that is so bad. Oh, triple kill! Come on, make it happen! No, he's not going to get a quadra or a penta. Maybe he is going to get this kill, but I think it has been too long. No, he's not going to risk it. It is very risky to go into to tower dive a Phoenix when you're at low health, and even though he has plenty of health still left to do it, it is just better to get the tower. But it would have been great if we actually got to see a pentakill for once, because I don't have one on my channel yet, I think. Well, I have one, but that was a clip, so that doesn't really count. I pick these games at random, so unless someone recommends them to me, I do pick them completely at random. And yeah, that's just it. So I just pick a champion, and in this case I knew it was Shing. So yeah, I knew he was going to do well. I did not know he was going to go 16 and 1 though. So yeah, the surrender vote has started, and I'm assuming this is an actual surrender now. No, well, maybe not. I don't know. Seems that they don't want to surrender yet. I don't know how. Oh, it's yeah. The bottom part here is bugged. It says 6 minutes 38 when we are at 17 minutes 52. But the 17 minutes 52 is also not correct, because we actually have about 1 minute of startup, which is counted in that top part. But yeah, I don't know. It's all screwed up. So I don't really know where in the game we are. If you, however, load this replay, and you can see the number on the end screen. If you load this replay yourself, you can see exactly the same at the exact same time in the top bar. And what are we doing? Why are we not in the game? Okay, we were waiting for some gold, I guess. So we do have the Girdle of Inner Power now, which is one of the Girdle of Might upgrades, and or the Girdle upgrades, I guess. And we have Age Amulet level 1, so we haven't really chosen that yet. But more level 3 splits, I like that. I would, as I said before, like to see some level 2 splits as well, because level 2 splits would be great. It means that you actually have more of a, well, you have more selection possibilities. So you can select, well, several things from one item. So if you want an item that has health and magical power on it, then you should be able to branch out a little bit or in whether you want penetration or more magical power or more mana, for example. So it would be great to have kind of more of that, well, that, yeah, deviation from the original items. And yeah, even though I fully trust that they can make up their own minds, I do hope that they figure out what's a good way to do that. Little bit of a wall here now. Instead of the huge pillars and such, it is now kind of a, yeah, very clumsy built wall. And it doesn't even have any, like, decoration on it. It's just a plain wall. Nobody cares. So we are going to get some more kills here. It doesn't really matter anymore. It's 17-1 for this guy. 29-9 overall. And yeah, we're just going to kill the Minotaur here. But, well, we are not going to... Oh, the left Phoenix is once again under attack. So we are going to lose one of our teammates. Yeah, he hesitated a little bit to help out. But should really have gone straight for that if he wanted to get the kill. And they're trying to catch him and not let him escape, but he's already gone. Anyhow, Athena here, trying to hold off. I should do an Athena game soon, because I haven't done an Athena game yet. And the new champion is probably already being revealed by now. Just about now. And we are going... No, we're not going in. I thought we were going in just 1 versus 4. Just YOLO it up. But no! Woodpecker, dude. We're casting a game, dude. Anyhow, we are almost done here. It should be over really soon. This is, yeah, it is not really going anywhere. I mean, we're still farming up, of course, but you need to keep farming, otherwise you can fall behind, and that is something you definitely don't want. You also should pick up the buffs if they're available. Definitely the red buff. The blue buff becomes kind of useless in the late game, but the red buff, the speed buff, those and the cooldown buff, those are really important even in the late game, because they help you so much. And wow, this Najat is having such a bad time. He's 1-11. Okay, here we go with the Girdle of Inner Smite something. We are going to grab this guy, just do the damage with the ultimate. He used it for the anti-CC, so it's a CC immunity, as well as for the damage. So even though he didn't grab the Anhur, he still got the easy kill. So yeah, that was it. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. GG. Oh, we are going to, of course, see the score screen still, and then hang on. So my clan is spamming messages at me. Here we go. 1-11, of course, the best one. That was really the ultimate play. 18-1, nice carry potential there. And here are the numbers. So once again, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.